Hi, today we're going to look at how to make your foundation last and not get oily if you have combination in the center or oily skin. If you have a whole oily skin, then apply this technique all over your face. But if you have just combination skin like me, then just in the center of the face. So take your foundation. Before you go with your foundation, I'm using the Huda Beauty. Take your brush and just apply the powder, just dust it over your face. So I'm not going to apply it with a sponge. I'm just going to apply it wherever I have oiliness. My zones are this is where I get oily basically. So I'm just dabbing some powder. Let that powder settle into the centers of your face where you have oil settling in. Make sure it's all even. Take your foundation with your brush and then apply it on that powder. Trust me, this makes the foundation last a long time. This is my Huda Beauty. It's not my shade and it's too yellow, but I make it work. It's gingerbread. Apply a very thin layer because I don't want a full coverage foundation, and this is a beautifully full coverage foundation, so you want to blend very well in. So that's all blended in. Now the second technique I do is I'll show you, I'll tag the person who I learned this from. Her name is Nina and she's amazing. I follow her and I've learned a lot from her. Take the foundation, take a bit of powder. So I'm using the Morphe translucent powder, and then mix it in your foundation. So mix the powder in your foundation and apply it wherever you want oil not to seep through. So for me, this is basically in the centers of my face. So apply that powder and foundation mix in the middle of my face where I don't want. It also gives you excellent coverage. So sometimes I use just this instead of a concealer. So today we're going to use just this for, and then apply it everywhere you want. A little bit more extra coverage as well. We will be applying highlighter, but for now this is all I'm going to do. I'm going to let it dry. It's a little bit of that. I'm going to let it dry, and once it dry we're going to blend it. So now that's dried in, I'm just going to use my foundation brush, and trust me, I've tried this multiple times, especially when I am in hot weather and I know it's going to affect my foundation. This trick works excellent. I'm just going to finish this look and I'll show you how it looks. So this is the full coverage foundation, by the way, from Huda Beauty. And the last step is then you go with your translucent powder to fix it all in place. So take the excess off, make sure your sponge is evenly coated, and then just go into areas where you want to bake. So I bake on areas that I have applied concealer. So whatever is rest I left in the brush, I just apply it in the center of my face. This Morphe powder is beautiful. I'm so in love with the Morphe products. I've always liked Morphe brushes, but Morphe has so well reinvented itself. It's amazing, the finish it gives. The eyeshadow I've used is a combination, the Anastasia Modern Renaissance and the Artistry palette in the shade Going Platinum from Morphe as well. So I'm just going to finish this makeup and be back. So that is the finished look. You can see how flawless that looks, and this will last as long as you want with very little. I wouldn't say absolutely none, but there will be very little compared to the real picture of that oiliness that comes in the center of your face, and your makeup doesn't move. As a last step, I'll just apply my Charlotte Tilbury setting spray, and that has dried out, and that's the finished look. Do try it out. Let me know what your thoughts are. That foundation from Huda Beauty is flawless. Hope you find this helpful.